What's going on, everybody? Arrows here, back to you guys with another update on my Infiniti QX4 build. So we're working on getting the car sanded down, that way I can get it ready for paint. And before I go ahead and finish painting it, I'm gonna go ahead and take out some of the interior components as well, because I got a whole new idea for this. I'm not even gonna use a lot of the interior trim parts or anything. So anyways, let's show you guys the exterior. As you can see here, we already kind of masked it off a bit. Second time masking it off. And then sanded it down a bit as well with some dowsing grit. I still have to do more sanding on these parts of it. And you know, it's because it's gonna go down to being just black. And I'm still debating on whether I want like a semi-gloss black or a matte black. But that's what we're gonna go ahead and do with that. Of course, got to do the door and the fender, and also got this section of the hood sanded down to the bare metal, and the hood pretty much fully sanded down, as you can see right here. That's because there was a lot of cracking on the paint on this part of it, and it honestly chipped all the way down to the bare metal as well in some parts. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then of course we'll be putting the skull back, the Punisher skull back on here. I might just do a decal print once, you know, it's all painted. Again, I'm also gonna be kind of sanding the fender down and the other components as well, so that way I can get a nice paint job on it. I'll be doing the paint myself, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's it for the exterior. I'm super excited to finally kind of get to this stage. I'll probably end up having to sand down the roof as well, but we'll see. So here's the interior in its current condition. I ended up having to disassemble this just because the stereo had stopped working. So I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I got it working again, so that's good. And here we got the passenger area. So like all this stuff here is what I'm gonna be removing. Gonna take out the headliner as well. I'm not even gonna worry about having that. I'm just gonna keep it without a headliner. And the doors as well, I wanna give them a whole different look. I'll be getting rid of the, you know, tan carpeting, everything like that. The only trim I'm gonna be keeping is the one that's on the trunk, and that's it. And even then, I'll be changing it to black. There you have it. It is going to be completely different once I'm done with this. I got some good ideas for it. So let's go ahead and start taking this thing apart and getting it even more ready for paint and redoing the interior. All right, you guys, so here we are. We finally got some of the interior components out. A lot of the trim in the back and the headliner. Look at it. It's looking so different already. All right, and also, so I brought it inside the shop because it's night outside, it's dark, and I needed better lighting. So yeah, but look, got the headliner fully taken out. All the trim pieces that were here, carpet, trim pieces there. And I had to get a lot of the pillars out as well. These as well got unsnapped. So far I think we're making good progress. Let me take you guys around to the front so you can see more. And voila, let's get that visor closed. Okay, so again, like I was saying, my vision, which I'm getting more excited about now that it's kind of getting there and I can get a better visual for it. Just kind of giving it a bare minimum interior. I was debating keeping the headliner, like I mentioned earlier, but now that it's out, I'm like, yeah, it's definitely gonna stay out. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove the sunroof assembly. Honestly, I don't really want it. And I got an idea that I don't want to disclose as of yet, but that idea requires that I don't need the sunroof. And it's just like this big piece And it's got all the drainage hoses in the front. And then those that run for quite a while right there in the rear. Right about right there, you know? And I don't need that, so yeah. Now I gotta go ahead and kind of clean up the mess that I've made and toss out what I'm not going to need. Super excited. And then here I'm gonna for sure keep the carpeting, change everything to black, and cover those up as well. But yeah, there you guys have it. Go ahead and stay tuned to see more of the progress, and I'll make some more videos kind of demonstrating other things. But taking this apart was fairly simple, just a whole bunch of screws and a few bolts. So go ahead, stay tuned for the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what your guys' thoughts are.